The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O, the R, the K. Look yourself in the face. Look yourself in the mirror. Ask yourself, are you giving 120% every day? Every play? Give me 120 or don't give me nothing at all. The guy you competing against, you haven't outworked him. You've not outworked the person next to you. You've not out-hustled them. You've not out-grind them. You've not outdone them. You're not locked in. Bring all your passion. Bring heart. Every single game, every single play. Put forth 120% or don't ask nobody to do nothing to you. The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O.
What is up? What's going on, everybody? Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Tuesday. I hope everybody's having a great morning. Hope everything is moving along well for everybody. Juneteenth is officially over. The market's officially open. Got a lot going on this morning. There's a lot of news rolling around here. There's a lot of stuff going on that we got to get into. A lot of big players are making a lot of big moves yesterday, and man, we got to get into it. We got to talk about it. We got to figure this thing out. A lot of this stuff we've been talking about for weeks here, like weeks. And you're starting to see it come to fruition right now. So I think we gotta go ahead and make sure that we review this and make sure that we're saying we called it here first. Selmo, good morning. What's going on, brother? It is a new day, Selmo. It is a new day. I don't know if Lena's here or not. You guys kind of gave her a hard time yesterday. Yo, DG gotta go to the office this morning, but I'll be listening. Big watch, dude, man. Thank you a lot. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate you, man. And I know you're always listening. You know, we all gotta do what we gotta do. Get moving in the morning. And, take care of everything we gotta take care of for that 9 to 5. Smash that like button first thing in the morning, guys. Smash that thing. Crypto Benny, good morning. Good morning, all. Hit that like button. Yes, thank you, Crypto Benny and Selmo. My Ultra Journey, good morning. How are you? Yes, Selmo, we giving 120 every day, all day. Seiko, we are up. We are at it, man. It is Tuesday, giving that 120 every day, all day. So good morning to you, XXI. Good morning, brother. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. 121%. Damn, Seiko's on it this morning. He's up and at it. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's get after it. Good morning, everybody. Yeah. Raphael, good morning to you. Good morning to you. I hope you're doing well as well. Sir Selmo, hello. Love all your Twitter posts. Yeah, Selmo been on Twitter, man. Been doing his thing to Mr. Dwight Carter. I've been trying to like every single one of them. We all support each other. So, XXI, hello, sir. You're also rocking. Good day to you. Yeah, XXI starting to step up his Twitter game too. I see he putting out a lot of good posts too. So try to rock with all you guys. Seiko's always on it. Seiko is on it too, man. So Raphael, good morning. How is everybody doing this morning? I hope everybody's doing great. It's Tuesday. Be straight up with you guys. I will not be streaming tomorrow because tomorrow is a travel day for me. So we're gonna get in. We're gonna get after it today. Do have a Twitter space tonight too. It's at 6 p.m. Gonna go over some more of this stuff in detail, and hopefully you guys come up and grab the mic and give me your guys' opinion on what's going on, tonight as we digest all this stuff and move through all this stuff and try to figure it out. Me and Selmo had a conversation about Fidelity yesterday because of one of my shorts I put out. We're gonna get into a little bit more of that today, because that's a big deal. There's a lot going on with that. We got Deutsche Bank jumping into the game over here. So I mean, not over here, but in Europe. So there's a lot going on, man. There's a lot of these big players that are getting ready to throw a lot of money into this market when these regulations are clear. Man, there's a lot, and I hope you guys are keeping up with the BRICS stuff as well, as China continues to expand out to the BRICS and continues to add countries. It's weakening the U.S. dollar, but it's something that you guys got to keep track of, because it's a big deal and what's going on with this digital currency as China continues to push out their digital dollars. So gotta pay attention to all that. But let's just go ahead and start from the beginning today. So the market's been closed for a little while with the long weekend with the Juneteenth, guys. So you got to expect this thing to open in the red every time we have a long weekend. You got to kind of expect this. This is no surprise, no shock. But I do think the market's going to kind of be in for a little bit of a down day today, because when we look at this, the European markets are open now. They're not doing well. They're not doing well at all. The Asian markets, when we look at them, they did okay, but they didn't rock it out. So the economy as a world nation isn't doing so well, and usually that does not breed well for the United States economy. So just did a transaction with Fidelity, and now about to blow. How was it? Selma? How was it? Was it good? Like, I know you can you can buy and sell Bitcoin and Ethereum inside of Fidelity right now. But you can't transfer in and out. That capability is getting ready to come soon. Fidelity did say it was on its roadmap where they're going to allow you to transfer in and out. And they're probably going to be adding additional cryptocurrencies, and I'm going to tell you how they're going to get there in a minute. Ken, good afternoon. Good morning to you, brother. I hope you're doing well. Elmo, good morning, Elmo. Good morning, my man, my brother. How are you? But this market's not looking too great this morning. I wouldn't expect it to, though. Every time coming after a long weekend, markets are really tough to be in the green. Got a market cap in the cryptocurrency market of about $1.072 trillion, which is an increase of about 10 billion from yesterday morning. So the market continues to go up because we have a lot of positive news coming on. We got a lot of positive news coming into the market right now. Great. And you, Daniel? Elmo, I am great, man. I'm good, man. I am good. It is Tuesday morning. I'm feeling good. I'm good. Markets are, I think the crypto market's going to be doing good. I think everything is good, man. Everything is good. So Bitcoin touched 27,000 yesterday, dropped back down to this 26.7 level. I fully expect it to touch 27 today as well. I expect Ethereum to jump back up to this high 1700 level, or about 17.5, call it a high 17 level. BNB continues to hold strong with everything that they got going on. They continually hold strong. They continually sit around at 240 mark. XRP still flirting with that 50-cent mark, guys. Still flirting there, right around 48 cents. XRP's, when this thing breaks, it's gonna break. That first leg up, I think that next leg up after 50 cents, I think they're talking about 70, 73, 74 cents at that next support level right there. So when XRP breaks, it's going to break. You're going to see a lot of people get out at that 77, at that 70-cent level. I'm holding strong. I think because I think that next break up is going to be $1 or better. So the transaction, Daniel, was cashing out on the 401k with Fidelity. Okay. Haven't made a purchase. Haven't made a purchase yet. Okay. All right. It's coming, man. I'm excited. I'm excited because I think that this is what we're about to talk about today. We've been talking about for a while, is these big banks taking over a lot of what's going on in the cryptocurrency market. I know some people aren't excited about it, but I think that it brings more stability to the market, at least the blue chips, right? Your Bitcoin, your Ethereums, your Polygons, your XRPs, all that stuff. But let's go ahead and get right into it. We'll come back to a lot of the other stuff that we can talk about here. So let me see here. What I want to get into, and I read an article, but I think that just me showing you this is probably the best way to go about this. So Fidelity is going to apply for a Bitcoin ETF, much like BlackRock did, which is huge because that puts BlackRock and Fidelity clearly in the Bitcoin ETF arena, and that allows for more mass adoption of Bitcoin and allows for Bitcoin to be traded on the stock exchange as an ETF. Fidelity's going to probably back their own, and BlackRock is looking for Coinbase to back theirs. Coinbase Global, we talked about that yesterday, not Coinbase US, but Coinbase Global. But what I think about this huge news with Fidelity is actually probably going to put in a bid to buy Grayscale, to buy out Grayscale. And anybody who doesn't know Grayscale is a huge trust with a ton of cryptocurrency. And it looks like they're going to put in a bid to buy Fidelity. And that's going to be huge. Fidelity's going to put in one to buy Grayscale. And that's going to be huge because if they can buy out Grayscale, then they're going to have access to a ton of cryptocurrencies that they're going to be able to trade basically on their exchange, right? And people who don't know, Fidelity has a cryptocurrency exchange. They trade Ethereum and Bitcoin right now. You can't transfer on and off yet, but that's on their roadmap, and they're looking to add more blue chip cryptocurrencies to that exchange. And this is where your big banks, your big institutions start to take over. And one thing that Fidelity is saying is they're not going to custody your crypto, right? So they're going to treat it like a stock, or they're going to have custodians of your crypto. So this is exactly what the United States wants. This is exactly where I think BlackRock's going. This is exactly where I think Coinbase is going to go in the United States. So you're starting to see these big players start to come in and really change how cryptocurrency looks in the United States. We've talked about this forever here and how this thing was going to look, and now it's actually starting to come to fruition. And here you have Deutsche Bank, right, in Germany. Deutsche Bank applies for regulatory license to operate crypto custody services. So then you have Deutsche Bank, one of the biggest banks in Germany and around the country, right? So Deutsche Bank's bigger than just Germany. Now they're applying for cryptocurrency custody licenses, right? So they want to custody people's crypto, which now you have another big bank, another huge player coming into the game, getting ready to jump into this market, right? So, man, some people may not like it, and I know it's a 50-50 opinion on whether people want big business or big banks inside their crypto or not, right? But I'm telling you, with Fidelity jumping in, BlackRock jumping in, now Deutsche Bank jumping in, and we know JP Morgan is all over crypto. And then you have I Trust Capital with cryptocurrency retirement plans where you can buy crypto and trade crypto internally through I Trust Capital in your retirement plan. You start to see where these big banks want to start taking stuff, right? And how they want to start taking over cryptocurrency market. At least the centralized exchange piece of it, right? And if BlackRock and Fidelity get these Bitcoin ETFs, they're going to own a huge, huge amount of Bitcoin. And Bitcoin has started to take back over its dominance. It dropped down to 50-something% dominance of the market. Now it's back up to 60-something% dominance of the market. So when you look at it, just with the announcement of these two ETFs, Bitcoin just took over 10% more of the market. And you see this market cap increase by what I say, 10 billion from yesterday. Looks like it might even go higher today. So just with the announcement of them two, Fidelity and BlackRock, applying for these ETFs, knowing that they're going to have to hold huge amounts of Bitcoin, you see this market cap just steadily just start to rise. And this is what big money, big banks can do for you. And this is why it's so important that we start to, I told you guys a long time ago, retail investment money cannot move this market the way we need it to move. We need institutional money. And you start to see institutional money to come in like this. And then when you start to see Deutsche Bank come in and look for custodial licenses, man, we got something going on here. Do you think Coinbase US stock will soar? No, Elmo, because of what we talked about yesterday. I think the Coinbase stock will go up a little, but remember with BlackRock's ETF, they're not putting it under Coinbase US. They're putting it under Coinbase Global. They're putting it under Coinbase's global exchange. So when Coinbase started their global project, I think that this was a big piece of why. You know what I'm saying? So hold on a second, guys. You guys get to see the top of my head for a minute. So they're putting it under Coinbase's global account. So with that, you have that's not connected to Coinbase US. That's everything globally outside of the United States. So Coinbase basically is going to run two exchanges, one in the United States and one globally, kind of like Binance, right? So if they put it under Coinbase Global, it's not going to affect the Coinbase US stock at all. And I think you'll see Coinbase move more and more towards their global exchanges when it comes to things like this. Just because of the uncertainty with regulations in the morning. With regulations in the United States. Curtis, good morning, brother. Good morning. How are you? So I see the news making the stock go up a little bit, but in the long term, I don't think it's necessarily going to affect this Coinbase stock over time. So yeah, I think the news will. So yeah, short-term play maybe, but yeah, Fidelity. They're going to use their current custodians to utilize this to launch this Bitcoin ETF. So they're going to do it more with the people that they already have, much like BlackRock did. Understand that BlackRock owns a large chunk of Coinbase, and BlackRock has a lot of say in what goes on with Coinbase, which is one of the reasons why I don't think that the United States is going to keep playing around with Coinbase too much, because literally BlackRock runs the stock market. I want you guys, if you guys want to really do some research about how these ETFs can make something take off, do some research about when BlackRock started its ETF with gold, right? And how that basically drove the price of gold up. So they can do the same for Bitcoin. What's up, Doc? What's up, Doc? Doc, good morning. So, they can basically do the same. But when we look at this, guys, this is big. This is big. Fidelity is looking to buy out Grayscale, which will give them access to a ton of cryptocurrency that they already have, and they already have a cryptocurrency exchange set up, and they're looking to be the second one to set up an ETF, a Bitcoin ETF. Huge news from Fidelity, right? And then you come over here and you see Deutsche Bank setting up to be for a custodial license, right? In Germany. So they're looking to custodial this currency. So now everything that we've talked about these big banks taking over, you're starting to see it. You're starting to see how this thing's going to play itself out, right? Fidelity is in such of a good position because it already started. It's already there. Now it's just a matter of moving this cryptocurrency onto their exchanges. If they get Grayscale, and watching it go. What is your price prediction for BTC by end of 2025? I think if a lot of this stuff goes through, and I think we'll get regulatory clarity in 2025. If we go back here and we look at Bitcoin, right? Chart. We go to all. Let's go to all. And let's have a look, right? So Bitcoin's last all-time high was 60. It's around 60,000 something. This 58. So let's call it 60. Bitcoin's last all-time high was about 60,000, right? So if you notice with this chart, Bitcoin also always sets new all-time highs and comes back to the lowest low, right? It does the same here. So when you go up to, I think Bitcoin will probably be around 70, around 80 to 100,000 in 2025. I got 68K. Yeah. Somewhere. See, this isn't gonna, because I have it on the all, it doesn't give me the all-time high, but 68K. So in 2025, probably around 100,000, somewhere around there. And then when it dips back down, the low will probably be around 68, because that's kind of what it does. It goes back to the previous all-time high, and it goes to that low. It'll probably be about 100. about 100,000. I think somewhere up in there. Fidelity definitely stepping up. Fidelity's definitely stepping up the game towards mass adoption. Yes, Elmo. Yes, Elmo, I agree. Fidelity is definitely leading the charge in these mass adoption when it comes to these big banks. But I'll tell you, be careful, because JP Morgan is not far behind. They're just working in silence, right? And when they launch, they're going to be big too. But if Fidelity can secure this deal with Grayscale, that's going to put Fidelity in a cryptocurrency league, kind of by itself right now when it comes to banks. But people will now play the catch-up game, right? You seen BlackRock come out. What's up, Lena? You seen BlackRock come out, and then they started their ETF, right? They applied to start their ETF. Who immediately comes after that? Fidelity. They apply for an ETF, right? Don't be surprised if within the next couple of days you hear of another bank coming out and trying to start a Bitcoin ETF, right? Don't be surprised. Wait until here's what I'm waiting for, right? We know that these big trading companies are going to want these Bitcoin ETFs. Who's going to be the first one to start the Ethereum ETF, right? Who's going to be that one, right? I got it either being BlackRock or Fidelity to start it, right? Maybe JP Morgan. But make no doubt that somebody will start an Ethereum ETF. Good morning, Lena. I hope you're doing well. So when these things start to roll out and you start to get an Ethereum ETF, that's going to be huge as well. And that's coming, right? Because you can only have so many Bitcoin ETFs before they start to run dry. So the next big one is going to be this Ethereum ETF. And what is BlackRock allowing their high investors to trade on Coinbase? Ethereum and Bitcoin, right? What's Fidelity trading right now on their cryptocurrency exchange? Ethereum and Bitcoin. So they're gonna start these Ethereum ETFs, and you're gonna see Ethereum take off when that happens. And like I said, just with the announcement of these two ETFs, Bitcoin has taken over 60% of the cryptocurrency dominance again. So you can start to see the Bitcoin dominance start to come back. So really, when you look at this market cap of $1.072 trillion, Bitcoin holds 60% of that, and there's only 40% left to go back down through all the altcoins and all the meme coins. That's it. Only 40% of that market cap is spread out. But yeah, good question, Elmo. I see Bitcoin at about in 2025 at about 100K. In the next bull run, it's going to be about 100,000. And I got the next bull run starting right around 2020, 24, somewhere in there. So right around that 2025 time frame, it should be coming off of its all-time high or at its all-time high, somewhere in there, depending on how long the bull run lasts. We can't call that how long it's going to run, but I got it right around 100. Ethereum's probably going to topple its all-time high as well. And XRP is going to crush it in the next bull run. I'm telling you guys, my prediction is before the bull run even happens, that XRP overtakes BNB at this number 4 spot. Before the bull run even happens, right? So when that bull run kicks in, you're going to see XRP run. And like I've been saying on here all the time, people forget that XRP was once ahead of Ethereum. XRP was the number 2 cryptocurrency. So don't forget that. But before the bull run even starts, I got to move them from 6 to 4. So, and then Bitcoin will always be number one, especially because it's got a 64% dominance. You're gonna have to move. You're gonna have to move a lot of money out of Bitcoin in order for Bitcoin to fall from number one, and that's just not, in my opinion, it's not realistic, especially with everything that's coming out. I don't think XRP will overtake BNB. The XRP devs dump tokens. Don't talk too much. I don't know, Elmo. I think it will. In my opinion, I think it will. In my opinion, just because basically, Ripple had to pay over 100 million for legal fees. So yeah, they're dumping. They had to sell, right? You got to pay your bills at some point. But I mean, there's coordinated XRP sells from the development team. But I just think you look at these market caps, it's 28, 25, BNB sitting at 37. So you look at it from 25 to 37, it's 10, it's about 12 somewhere in there. Yeah, I could see this happening. They're not too far away. When you do the math, you're looking at about 28 billion market cap for XRP and 37 billion for BNB. So when you look at that, the math says that it doesn't even have to, if this just doubles, it's at a 50. That's a 2x. That's just a double. It already passes it if it just 2x. My alter journey. Dr. Rob. So yeah, if it just 2x's and doubles its market cap, it's already above that. It's already above BNB. So if you don't think that XRP can do a 2x, granting BNB stays at 20 at 240. Yeah, granted BNB stays at 240. You're right, Elmo. That's saying that everything in the market stays the same, right? And the market cap stays the same, right? But I don't see BNB running without XRP running. I keep saying that. I think that once this case is over, XRP is going to run by itself, right? I think the rest of the market's still going to be in a bear market, and XRP is going to run. And that's where I think it's going to happen. That's where I think that they're going to overtake them. The real question is, when is MMAI going to be in top 100? Ooh, good question, Curtis. Good question. When are they going to be in the top 100? Well, they got a long way from market cap to go. A long way with market cap. Let's see where the 100th token of market cap is. It's 273 million. That means MMAI's market cap is, I don't know. It's been so long since I even looked at the chart. Let's have a look. We're going to go over some MMAI stuff this morning, too. Let's see here. Yeah, market cap of 1.7 billion, which that means that's about, let's just call it an even 200x 200x from here? Good question, man. Good question. They better bring out a lot of utilities really fast if you expect it to be in the top 100 this year. Yeah, Elmo. Think Brad Garlinghouse just dumped a bag on two. Yeah, I mean they do. The devs have a coordinated dump, right? They know when they're getting paid from their holdings. But I it's just to me XRP can do a 2x while BNB and the rest of the market sits idle. So that very well can happen. And maybe I will be a top 100 in 2025. Elmo, I think that prediction is probably about right. You give it 2025, 2026, probably top 100. They don't hear you. They don't hear you, Daniel, about that XRP. Yeah, I know. A 2x. Can you think about it? Can XRP do a 2x before the rest of the market takes off? I believe that they can. And that'll leapfrog them past BNB. Timsky, good morning. Yes, good morning, Timsky. MMA needs to bull run and lots of adoption. Yeah, I'm with you. We need a bull run. We need but we need a lot of mass adoption. We need a lot of adoption in the outside of just regular cryptocurrency. We need a lot of adoption of people using that transaction in them wallets, especially when it goes out to the businesses for payments, payment solutions. You need to sign on a lot of businesses. You need to sign on a lot of them. You need the metaverse to take off and be one of the top metaverses in crypto as far as adoption goes. And we need that blockchain to be utilized. Timsky, I didn't finish typing. Doc's not up yet. But the crypto market actually doesn't look bad, on the overnight. It actually looks decent, which is good, right? This is what we want to see. We want to see more green than red. I mean, it looks decent. And then we'll get down here to the hourly and drill down to what's really going on. And this is where you start to find out. This is where you really start to find out, and you really start to look at what's happening right now. And we have a lot more red than we do green. I think today's going to be another buyer's market, to tell you the truth. I think if you're looking to accumulate, today's the day. Talking to my daughter on the phone. Heard Ken and thought, then realized you said can. Yeah, no, Ken, I wasn't calling you, man. I wasn't calling you, brother. When XRP wins the case, they should get close to being yeah. When XRP wins the case, they'll bump way up. You got to remember. Here's the thing. XRP is not listed on any major exchanges in the United States, right? When they win this case, they're going to get relisted on every single tier 1 exchange in the United States. There is a ton of pent up trading people want to do with XRP. There's going to be so much FOMO into this that, it's just going to be something. I think it's going to be something unlike you haven't seen in a minute. When these things start, and I think the tier ones will start to drop immediately after they win. I think you'll start to see Coinbase. I think you'll start to see, I don't even want to say Binance US anymore, because Lord knows where the hell they'll be. But your Coinbases, your Geminis, all them guys, you're going to see them guys start to relist XRP, and that's going to increase the volume significantly. And when that happens, you're going to see some trading. You're going to see a lot of trading happening, and then you're going to start to see people like, we talked about before, I Trust Capital, who has the retirement plans. They're probably going to put XRP in their retirement plans, which means they have to buy a large chunk of that. You're probably going to see Fidelity, put XRP on their exchange. You're probably going to see, obviously Coinbase is going to have to buy a ton of it for their United States exchange. So you got to remember that these tier one exchanges in the United States, they don't rely on tokens to give them supply. They go out and buy their own supply, which is why you see the Coinbase effect or the Binance effect or whatever effect that's going on, is because they go out and buy their own supply. So, you see the buys on the charts. Where do you get XRP? I buy my XRP off of Pancake Swap. I buy it on the BNB side because you can't buy it in the United States. So I buy it on the BNB side. A lot of people use Uphold as well, but I buy mine on Pancake Swap because it's cheap. The transaction fees are cheaper, and it's just wrapped XRP. So it holds the same price as the regular XRP. And during the bull run, I try to get as much as I can on the BNB side, because during the bull run, when you're going to want to sell and you're going to want to, move your crypto, the Ethereum is usually so expensive at that time. You don't want to be trading tokens on the Ethereum side when at all possible. You want to be on that Pancake BNB side, because the transaction fees are so much cheaper. It doesn't eat into your profit as much. Samo, I buy it on Uphold. A lot of people use Uphold, so a lot of people use Uphold. I'm not a fan of Uphold, just because I just have never used it enough to really be a fan of it. And I'm just so comfortable buying my XRP on the BNB side. But Uphold lists solid tokens. They list solid tokens. When something gets listed on Uphold, it's a solid project. I buy it on Uphold. Easy to transfer. Yeah, that's what they say. XXI. Like, I'm not. Uphold's a good exchange. And like I said, when anything gets listed on Uphold, it's solid. I like Uphold for just buying and holding. Yeah, they listed Bone as well, and you guys know that I hold a lot of Bone, so they listed Bone as well. But my Bone is sitting on the Ethereum network, but I believe Uphold put Bone on there. So let's talk MMAI for a minute. So, guys, let's talk MMAI. The agenda for Meta Week, we have the agenda here in front of us, and as you guys can see, there's a portion of it. I want to kind of go through of where I think MMAI fits into this agenda. Right, you have the Web3 portion of the Meta Week, which is about blockchain, Web3, Web3 interoperability, building communities, and in the Web3 experience. I think that the Pure Chain fits in real nice in this particular section. I think MMAI will shine with the blockchain interoperability with the 2 layer 2s and the layer 1. I think that they'll do really, really well in this portion of the Web3 piece. The metaverse piece, I mean, you guys know about the Pure world. We're talking about a platform experience that is absolutely top of the line with the Unreal Engine 5, and we're also talking about a piece of the metaverse that is all about e-commerce. So I think MMAI will shine in the metaverse as well. The metaverse piece in the digital economy. This is where they're talking about NFTs, the NFT eco experience, and basically what NFTs can do for the ecosystem. I think you guys know based on the NFTs and the use case of the NFTs that MMAI has. I believe that they have the ability to shine in this particular area if they can go in and they can show the use case of the NFTs and they can show what they're utilized for. And I also believe that this is where the Pure Wallet is going to shine when they have this thing up and running. I hope they have a demo of it there. And they're able to show people. I think in this digital ecosystem piece, MMAI will really shine here with the Pure Wallet and the NFTs, and of course the ethics and law will kind of leave this all up to the legal experts of what the NFTs are and how they're going to be utilized in the as far as laws and ethics. You look at some key speakers here, guys. You got the Sandbox guy, the COO of Sandbox. He's going to be a key speaker. Not really sure of who the rest of these guys are, but they must be pretty good. But Sandbox will be there. But what I wanted to get down to here is, like, you look at Ennis Labs as one of the top people that's going to be there, and you throw this along with the likes of Polygon, OKX, LBank, LGU, who MMAI is already working with, along with Ennis Labs. So they're going to be rubbing shoulders with a lot of big name people at this event that's going to be here. You can see the list, and these are just the main people that are going to be there. So there's going to be a lot of big name people here, guys. So this event itself, I think that MMAI has the ability to shine at this particular event and walk out being one of the biggest and best projects there. But of course, this is all contingent on them guys really showing up and really showing off what they have there, right? But I don't think you buy a $40,000 booth not to show up and show out. So I think there's something special headed up for MMAI Meta Week with this agenda. I think that they can shine in almost every single area of this agenda for what they have going on. And the whole key about MMAI is they're not a one-trick pony, right? So they're not just going to shine over here in the Web3 experience. They have a chance to shine in the Web3. They have a chance to shine in Metaverse. They have a chance to shine in the digital ecosystem part of this. So they have a chance to shine in multiple different areas. But when you look at this, co-creator and partner list, Ennis Labs sitting right at the top, one of the first ones listed here. So alongside of LBank, alongside of Polygon, alongside of OKX, alongside of LBank, alongside of LGU. So they're going to be rubbing shoulders with some big name people. So I mean, when you look at this, MMAI is primed and ready to go. So I think they're going to have a really, really good Meta Week. I think they have the ability to shine. They have the ability to really take off at this event. But ultimately we got to show up too. So that's my thoughts on the agenda for Meta Week and the speakers of Meta Week and the partners of Meta Week and how MMAI can really make this happen. But Meta Week is going to be a big week for MMAI. I got Pepe and Quant and H bar on Uphold. Okay, Selma. So you're still using. I didn't really. Yeah, I did. I did know that Uphold listed Pepe. I did know that. Just not one of the ones that I think of when I think of Pepe, but I did know that they listed it. That's right. Smash that like button, guys. Wadi, good morning, brother. Good morning. Doc is the iOS wallet on coming out soon. Elmo, I think the iOS wallet will be out soon. I think Meta Week will be a big week for a lot of that. Queen, hello, Wadi. Yes, hello, Queen too. So everybody saying what's up. At this point, I don't know what's happening. I ran out of Kool-Aid. The wallet's got to come out. There's no doubt about it. I think the wallet has to be out by Meta Week. Elmo, that's my take on it. Yes, hit that like button, Waddy. Queen. Good morning, Doc. Yes. When MMAI eventually does come, it will be big. It will be big. And we talk about Meta Week. We haven't even talked about the game. Bullish as fuck if you ask me. Yeah, I agree, Waddy. I think that we can shine here, and we haven't even talked about the game. What I'd like to see MMA do is at least open up the metaverse for us to play around in again. I'd like to see that. And the actual I'd like to see them open up the game as well. There's new levels that's coming out for Meta Week for the game. I'd like to see them open that up as well. I'd like to see them open up the metaverse. I think it's time for the metaverse to be open. I think it's time for some games to come out, and I think it's time for some wallet updates. But I'm really putting a lot of that on Meta Week. I just keep going back to you don't pay $40,000 for a table not to show up and show out. Better wait and have 100% working. Yeah, Ken, you don't want to be in a situation where you were like say the mask, right? So you don't want to be in that situation where you come out and your wallet's not working, and then you're in to a situation where you have a launch party and you don't have anything to launch, right? But I think the metaverse, the game, all that, I'd like to see all that open back up during Meta Week, and I think that would be great for that stuff to be opened back up during Meta Week and for people actually to be able to go back in. So I think MMA should drop any working utilities while we wait for. Yeah, me and Doc had this conversation yesterday, so I'm not going to sit here and belabor it, but I think the metaverse in the game would be great utilities to come out and great utilities to be utilized by everybody. They're two utilities that you can always build upon moving forward. I think as as you open up new parts of the world, as you open up new parts to the game, as you open up new parts to everything, that you're able to add them in as you go. I would like to see the metaverse as a hyperlink as well when it comes back out and not a download. Um, I think you get more mass adoption with a hyperlink where people can just click on it and go right to the metaverse. I think we got to see that. Um, I know that was part of the plan. And I think, if we can get the metaverse and we can get the gaming out, I think we'll be, I think it'll go a long way. Exactly the, uh, the example I thought of. Yeah, can be too. It always comes back to say the best, right? Great. Some LTC. Yeah. But I think they gotta, I think, coming out with the metaverse, coming out with the game, opening that back up, using hyperlinks in order to have people participate in them, I think is going to be good. I think we're over the whole beta testing for the metaverse. I don't think you need that anymore. I think anybody should be able to get in there and play around, whether or not you own an NFT or not. I think we're over the, I think it's been beta tested. I think it's ready to go. Game, you may still want to beta test some of that, but at least it's back out there. So I think them are two utilities that definitely should come out. And hopefully we'll get them during Meta Week. And I think that we have to get them during Meta Week. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at where we've been, where we're going for today, and then we'll get out of here. Stock market still looks like trash, but like I told you guys, this is pretty common after a long weekend. You open up in complete blood red. We'll see what happens at 9:30 when this thing opens up, whether they can turn it around a little bit. I don't anticipate a good stock market today. I do anticipate a decent cryptocurrency market today, just with the couple huge announcements that we talked about this morning. I think it gives real positivity to the cryptocurrency market. And I think, you're going to see another 27,000 Bitcoin today, 27 plus. And you're going to see, when we came on here, Ethereum was at like 17.1, 17.2. You're starting to see it creep up already. I think we're going to hit 17.5, 17.6 today. But I think it's going to be a good market. Probably going to see BNB right around that $43 to $45 range today. XRP probably back in a 50-cent range today. I think it's going to be a good day in the cryptocurrency market. I don't think by any means are we ready for a prime and takeoff in the market, but we're just ready to get some of the losses back. I think as we slowly start to creep up, this market cap, like we said, grew about $10 billion overnight, which is phenomenal news. You see the green start to come in on the bubble chart as the hours go on. The market's really starting to turn for the better. A lot of this is based on a lot of this news that we just went over today, which is here. You have Fidelity on two fronts getting ready to launch themselves into crypto. You got Fidelity getting ready to start a Bitcoin ETF, which is absolutely huge because they're going to actually compete with BlackRock's ETF, which is absolutely great for mass adoption of Bitcoin. And you also have Fidelity possibly buying Grayscale Trust, which will give Fidelity a ton of access to cryptocurrency for their exchange. And the Fidelity exchange also is, they sell Bitcoin and Ethereum, but they're looking to move that exchange to more of the blue chip cryptos, along with being able to transfer in and out of your Fidelity account, your cryptocurrency. So major developments there. And then here you have Deutsche Bank getting with an application to become the custodian of cryptocurrency in Germany. So you have another huge bank looking to jump into the cryptocurrency world as they want to be the custodian. And Deutsche Bank is huge bank, not just in Germany, but they're huge all over. So if they can start to get these custodian license in Germany, Lord knows where that's going to go. So I think these are big bullish signs. We talk about this every morning, like we talked about. I do think big banks are going to start taking over the cryptocurrency exchanges here in the United States. You're starting to see that play out. And you know, and I think this is where we're going. Give us your 10 projects that we need to have. Elmo, it's pretty simple. My top 10 projects that I have, and we can probably go right down through here. I hold Ethereum. Is probably one of my top 5. I hold BNB is probably is one of my top 3. I hold XRP is probably one of my top 2 cryptocurrency holdings. I hold Polygon Matic probably in my top 5, not probably the top 5 of 2 of my wallets. Bone is a huge top 5 for me. Pushing on a top 3. I hold a lot of let's see, what do we just go over? Ethereum, BNB, Polygon Matic, Bone. I hold SHIB is probably in the top 10 of my holdings as well. Believe it or not, Alliance Block Next Era is in the top 10 of my holdings. XLM is in the top 10 of my holdings. Quant is in probably one of the top five of my holdings. I bought into Chainlink, which is probably in the top 10 of my holdings. Went over Stellar. So I think the only one that we don't talk about a lot on this channel that I hold in my top 10 is probably Alliance Block Next Era. And I just continually accumulate that because of what they're doing in the ISO space, and what they're in some of the new technology that they're bringing out that we don't talk about a lot. And a lot of it is based around the tokenization of NFTs and the tokenization of data. So I'm a big holder of that. So that's probably my top 10. And then MMAI is probably in my top 10. Probably one of my top 10 holdings as well. So I think that's 10. I think that's 10 right on the money. I'm in pain. So only bike riding today. Oh, would you overdo it? And Metacon is looking into a Bitcoin app. And MasterCard is looking into a Bitcoin app. Yeah, I mean, it's coming, man. This is coming. So Elmo, to recap, I think Ethereum, BNB, XRP, Bone, Chainlink, Alliance Next Era, XLM, Quant, SHIB, and MMAI are probably my top 10. I know my top 10 is probably different than yours, Elmo, but that's probably my top 10 cryptos right there that I'm going to go into the bull run with, and I'm going to continue to add to my bags, especially Matic, MMAI, XRP, and probably BNB. I think BNB will make a comeback. Beautiful. I got them all. You got Next Era. You got Alliance Block. Plus a few more. Well, you asked for 10, Elmo. Doc lifting weights, catching up to you. Yeah, Doc hurt himself. Can't be doing that. It's that deadlift. But Elmo, you on Alliance Block? Not a lot of, like I said, we don't talk a lot about Alliance Block next there on here, but it's one of my bigger holdings. The way that they're talking about tokenizing data and being able to do all that in the tokenization and the utilization that they have. I think they're a sleeping giant. I think they're literally a sleeping giant in the space. And I don't think that a lot of people really understand what they're trying to do and how they're trying to do it. And the interoperability that they have with what they have going on over there. I just so Lena, go get on them. That's good, Elmo. I'm glad you got it, man. I didn't know that, but yeah, I one of them projects. I used to talk about it all the time. I'll probably start talking about it again, just because I kind of miss talking about it because it's something different. So I'll probably start talking about it again. But with that, guys, I am out of here this morning. I got some stuff I got to take care of. Remember, guys, we have a Twitter space tonight starting at 6. Come by, hang out with us. We're probably going to be talking about a lot of the stuff that we talked about today, as far as Fidelity, as far as these big banks, as far as how these guys are getting into cryptocurrency and how this mass adoption is going to go on. Your mama, Lena. So yeah, come hang out with us at 6. Yeah, I only really try to hold you guys for like an hour and a half. So probably from like 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to like 7:30. Come hang out with us. We'll talk about a lot of this stuff. We'll talk about the market in general, and a lot of the stuff we talk about in the morning. And any new news that comes out. So come hang out with us. I will not be streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow's a travel day for me. Told you guys that earlier. So you guys get me this morning. You guys get me tonight. But I do have some videos that I'm probably going to put out tomorrow while I'm traveling that are already made up and ready, that are already made and ready to go. So I'll probably cats, good morning. So I'll probably go ahead and throw them out tomorrow for you guys to watch. So you guys can get some of me. So you guys can get some of what I got to say tomorrow. I'll probably just throw out a bunch of, I got some videos I'll probably just put out. So, with that, I want you guys to have a great morning. Let's keep the positivity going this morning. Keep everything positive today, guys. Market looks good. Even if it goes down, keep everything positive. There's so much negativity going on around out here. Count your own money, count your own pockets. You know what I mean? And pay attention to your trading strategies. Trade what and how you want to. Keep the project close to you that you feel are good for you. And make sure that you're trading safe, right? Trading safe and trading smart, especially in a market like this. You want to be smart. You want to be nimble. You got to have cash on the side. Cash is a position. Always have cash. Always have cash. And so that we can DCA into these positions when things happen. But I expect a lot more positive news today in the cryptocurrency market. BlackRock and Fidelity have their ETFs coming out. I would expect somebody else to put out another Bitcoin ETF, maybe JP Morgan, maybe somebody like that. So expect one more to come. I think the big piece of that's going to be when the next big ETFs to come out are these Ethereum ETFs. I can't wait to see them start to come out, but keep in mind that them are probably next. And we talk a lot about this here, guys. These big banks are starting to take over the centralized exchanges. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. I don't think that it's terrible here in the United States. I really don't. They're talking about being the custodian of crypto. and really, doing it like they do it on the stock market, where they're separating the exchange from the cryptocurrencies, keeps everybody safe. So that if the exchange itself goes down, you don't lose all your cryptocurrency in the process. I think it makes a whole hell of a lot of sense to me once you get out of the way of centralization versus decentralization. That's why they call it a centralized exchange, because it is centralized. So I think these big banks are really starting to take over. They're going to take over, and that's necessarily not a bad thing. But that's my take on this morning, guys. I'm out. I appreciate you guys all hanging out with me in the morning. I appreciate you guys all giving me your feedback. I appreciate all your guys' opinions. Come hang out with us tonight at 6. Let's talk about it. Give us some more of your opinions where we talk about the same things. And pay attention to the BRICS nations, guys, as they continually build their alliance in the BRICS. They continually start to China continually starts to reign its dominance with its digital dollar. This is a big deal. It's something that's going to happen. It's something that we're going to have to talk about here in the cryptocurrency market, because it is the digital dollar. So pay attention to what the BRICS nations are doing, guys, because they're getting big, they're getting strong, and they're getting ready to make some moves. So with that, I'm out. I'll see you guys all tonight at 6 p.m. Appreciate your time. I'm out. Bye.